Have we abandoned forgiveness as a virtue, as a moral, as something that we prioritize in society and among people today? I think we're getting frightfully close. I've been thinking about it a little bit for the past couple of days, primarily because I'm in the middle of editing my second novel, Ride Your Way Out, which will come out this fall, and it is to a large extent about forgiveness. And it made me remember a book that I read earlier this year by Douglas Murray, The Madness of Crowds, which is an awfully good book. You really must read it. And he has a kind of interlude chapter about forgiveness from this internet political correctness point of view, about that the internet has become this not really a place where we share knowledge and communicate, but it's become this eternal judgment center where nothing is ever forgiven, nothing is ever forgotten. That's probably the most important thing about it. Forgiveness has always been something that has been related to be able to forget. Sooner or later, after things happen, people make mistakes and so on, and at some point time goes by and we forget. And as we forget, we are also able to forgive. But the problem is that online and with the internet, nothing is forgiven. Everything is remembered for ever and ever, and it makes it sometimes impossible for people who have made mistakes to move on, but it also makes it impossible for people who have been transgressed against to move on because they can hold on to a vendetta and a vengeance that they can keep pursuing for the rest of their life, because they can keep finding fuel for their vendetta and for their vengeance for the rest of their life, because there keep being something online that you can be offended by. Meaning that you can never really find peace of mind. You can never move on. You can never really get to a point in your life where you are at peace with what someone has done to you or with what you have done wrong in the past. What Douglas Murray was talking about and writing about was that we can't forgive if we can't forget. And as long as the internet and this ever-changing dogma of opinion keeps changing, then how can we find a path to forgiveness? I think it's actually a little bit more frightful than that, because I feel that we are abandoning forgiveness as a virtue altogether. We seem to be abandoning forgiveness as a good thing, as a moral and ethical and a right thing to do, that we're not supposed to forgive anymore. We're supposed to just keep judging people eternally for whatever they have done wrong. And if that is the way the world is going, then I'm not sure that I want to be a part of it. And I think I'll move to an island. So will we end up in a chaos world where forgiveness doesn't exist anymore? Well, fortunately, I don't think that will happen. Because I also think that we as people have a perpetual yearning for love and for romance and for wanting to find someone in which we see good. We keep yearning to find someone in which we can see love and compassion and something like that. And ultimately, I think that will balance out our longing for entertainment and for holding a grudge and for wanting to have gossip about other people and all their mistakes, because it's oh so entertaining with people's mistakes, right? It's just gone awfully astray at the moment. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think about forgiveness and why it seemed to be running out at the moment. If you feel that it is, that we're missing out on forgiveness. I look forward. I really like this book that I'm working on at the moment, because forgiveness really is a beautiful concept. It really is a wonderfully beautiful thing, forgiveness. We really should hold on to it. We really should cherish it, nurture it, because we are nothing as humans without forgiveness. Have a good day.